Hi guys, it's Ona. Today is, what is it? Wednesday, April 15th. I think I already posted tonight's Broadway or balcony broadcast, and I need to do a video because I got something last night that's important. Um, I'll start with a little story, okay? uh, about a year ago, around this time, it was around April 18th, actually, we heard news about a little boy that had gotten lost or was missing. As the story goes, he was beaten to death by his parents and found near his home. So when this news broke, it was not far from I'm in Chicago, but it was in Crystal Lake. And I looked up at the screen and I saw this boy's eyes. I totally fell apart. I completely fell apart. I did the cards. I knew he had already died. This was when they were starting to look for him, and they found him. Um, I knew where he was. I knew what the ground smelled like. Just a lot of stuff was coming to me. So I really connected with him when he passed. And after all that, the parents getting arrested and, they're addicts and all this stuff came out. He was a foster. Um, there was a big funeral for him. I mean, like everybody showed up for this kid's funeral. And I always felt like there was something I needed to do because I really felt like I can connect to him. So I work at a garden center in the summer, a pop-up that's there for the summertime. I gave kids marigolds, like a single cell marigold, so they could plant it in their garden, uh, and it would grow. And if you just leave it alone, it actually will sprinkle seeds for the next generation. It also will feed birds and bunnies. And very easy to grow. So I gave them away. I had a little thing I put on the Facebook page to come and pick up your free flower for AJ. It was just a memorial thing that I did. Um, and it made me feel a lot better, but it also made me feel very connected to him because what I was initiating was something that would keep perpetuating, right? Last night, when I was crashing, like that starting to fall asleep thing, pretty sleepy. Um, I I get a flash, I get a hit, and I wrote down AJ, the Little Prince, and Cubs games. And this morning I looked at it, I'm like, oh, he's back. And I see the dates, and I'm like, oh, he's back. So here's my trip with AJ over the last year, okay? The story of the Little Prince is about this little boy who's from an asteroid. The asteroid is B612 is how it's pronounced, but the number is 46610, which adds up to a number 8 in numerology. This little boy was born October 14th, 2013, and he died April 15th, 2019. Both of those dates add up to a number 4. 4 and 4 is 8. He's the little boy from asteroid 46610. Oh my gosh, this kid is adorable. Adorable. So the number 8 is infinity, justice, balance. The asteroid is between Jupiter and Mars. So, of course, I've got Fly Me to the Moon for a song. And throughout the year, okay, he has, when he has spontaneously shown up, I will get a message about a child who's passed over. Do you see how I just flicked the lights? I get a message about a child who's passed over, or maybe there's a mass shooting, because the agreements, the contract that AJ and I have is that he is the greeter for children who have been abused, and he's there to greet them. So I don't know what we're going to hear about today, but I know that he told me he didn't even know what love was until he crossed over. He just didn't know. And what everybody did for him was so profound. And he finally understood what love is. And he forgives his mother because she didn't know what love was. And I don't care who gets pissed off about him forgiving his mother for beating him to death. I know this little boy forgives his mom. I know he does. He's such a cute little kid. This video is for his mom. He's laughing at me. He's like, stop it. Okay. He also, I smell McDonald's. Oh, like, oh God. That was his favorite. So if his mom ever sees this video, he likes McDonald's, and he goes to Cubs games. That's what I got from the Cubs games. I think he actually visits the Cubs games from his asteroid. Okay? I know this sounds ridiculous, but today is the 15th of April. That's what I wrote down last. It's been a year. Like, all this stuff is finally, I need to document this. Okay? So, let's see if he can give us more messages with the cards. Actually, the clicking of the cards helps helps ground me. That noise, or my bracelets, I do that. That helps ground me too. So let's see if we can get anything new. I'm using the Sun and Moon deck. It's my daughter's. It's really a cute deck. It's really neat. Vanessa DeCourt is the illustrator. It's her story. It's a great deck. All right, so let's see. If we can get a purpose. New beginnings is what I'm reading right in front of me. So let me close that. Seven of Cups. I get to watch. He's a little brat. Was he a little brat? You know, he might just be talking about what he witnessed. Okay, he's talking about what he witnessed. That was just how he grew up, okay? And you can't help that, all right? And yeah, it was a cruel environment, okay? Well, I understand that. But what's happening now, right? Strength, right? I also know that the dog is with him. I'm recalling another time that he came to me over the past year, and there was a dog. You know what? He is, I don't know if he's a biological. My lip. He's starting to cry. Okay, all right. And how did you live your life? Isn't this great? Taking a leap of faith. He says he used to follow things. Like he would follow a cricket in the grass. He would follow things around. He was fascinated with tiny little things. He forgives his mom. He said, that's it, stop that. Okay, so I'm going to pull a Keepers of the Light. I'm going to pull a Keepers of the Light. And if there's something I have to draw, he likes giblets. Giblets, it's here. Did you see that, how that light went? That was crazy. Okay. Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Okay? Tell your truth. I hate when I can't do these right. Tell your truth. She was young. He is taking the kids. He is assisting the kids that cross over. Okay? He is helping. I love that. I think I'm just going to post that song, Fly Me to the Moon. I'm going to stop there because there's other stuff that's coming up. I don't even know if I'm going to publish this publicly, but I just wanted to share that story about AJ. He's just a really, really, really cute kid. I don't know what we're going to hear today, but you know, when you cross over, there's no pain, right? There's no fear. There's no ego. It's just change. So we're gonna talk more about that, I think, because it's kind of a scary time. You want to say hi to giblets, okay? I read your minds like right away, okay? Let's see. Your buddy, giblets. Oh my gosh. Jibs has been pretty good. He's a little upset because it snowed today, so he doesn't like getting his feet that wet. So that was his morning, and now he's gonna chill with me. You guys take care. It is very different out there, right? So stay safe. Take care of your health, even though you're not going outside. Still do your meditation. Any suggestions people have about if you want to do a meditation or some kind of healing thing or focus on animals and funny stuff, favorites, let me know, okay? So we can keep it together. We're going to pull it all together and get through this thing, okay? Love you. Take care.